Gotta use the run, the throw bit.
The scene a few moments ago.
Not just gonna be able to go out there and just throw.
In sport, as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals.
The fuck is that?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we
the plunge in the toilet in there?
25.
I hate that.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
I'm not gonna give it. Bro, hold up, bro. But they game finna piss me off already. Oh, this game finna piss me off already.
Now an option play on second down.
Oh, this game finna piss me off. I'm sitting here holding the edge and I'm not gonna throw the ball. I'm not gonna give it.
But now it'll be third down.
Oh, this game finna piss me off early, boy.
You can be a little too quick.
But this game finna piss me off early, boy. A suck ass nigga.
There's Jackson on third and long. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook.
Boy, they got me out here not handing the ball on RPO when I'm holding it.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
If he gonna wrap me up like that?
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Hell, no man.
Realized he had nothing. Just chucked it free.
Yeah,
no man will be ran.
So after the 2nd down incompletion,
zone sitter.
To 3rd and 6.
Zone sitter.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins.
Why am I under pressure?
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Jacksonville. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to the ground game now with Geis.
Who calling me
before they're inside the 25.
What up, Wall?
Good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those
Ratchet.
2 plays.
And the Jaguars down.
Oh yeah, no, but she's funny as hell.
They'll throw on 1st down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Oh my, he'll touchdown in the background.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game. And he comes through with yet another big play.
I got a receiver that hurt or something.
So hard in the offseason so he can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on.
That's supposed to be DJ Hart right there.
To jar that one free.
Damn.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the option, Jackson will keep it. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards...
That shit it's gonna be tough out there for you to get on, man.
But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work.
Why are we not pancaking the DB, bro? Why are we not blocking him?
3 yards, all they could muster there.
Piss me off, bro.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away.
Damn, I meant to change my line.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Right now. I don't want this shit to happen when I get my set, nigga. So Jacob did it. Oh!
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he stopped immediately there.
Oh, he got Kyler Murray. I love it. Come on.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray, he'll set up the screen to Drake. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Shotgun now from Murray. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
It's supposed to be Rondale Moore right there.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
I'm in the game, bit. Not watching.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to push it the big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 34.
At the 5-yard line.
This is caught. Watkins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Yes, sir. Make him cough that hope.
And the Jags grab
it. That's what I love to see.
The kicking team.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. But what's going to be the
I just for me 1-2 big hit power down 10.
Score after one on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on first.
Mine ain't going for no super scores, though.
Throwing again. Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Throwing on third and long. Jackson. And he's going to go down again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He starts by handing this off to Drake. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Caught left side, Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That nigga suck.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game, are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Touchdown, touchdown. I see a touchdown.
Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds.
Well, let's go in a bit. Damn, Tabby, you used to whoop a nigga like this, bitch.
Here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he will get this into the end zone.
I'm already focused, bitch. I'm trying to tell you, run that hoe, you're going to shorten the game, bitch.
DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you,
when you get 21 points off fumble.
You did it. I had to.
On the return, Andy Isabella. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
What you doing over there, bitch?
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This breakout player is gotten.
Back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks.
Oh, he be doing that shit. No, well, you unfree that hoe. Man, that hoe might DC on y'all ass. But the way you unfree that hoe, you powered that hoe.
Here in this first half.
Yeah, you already used yours. Drew gonna have to use his.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
That nigga jackass bitch.
End zone. And he'll be brought down
Why
shy
did he
of the
flip
20,
that
so the
hoe?
decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Gain of 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Arizona. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He gets it left side of Johnson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard. Jackson will throw again. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jordan Phillips. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Jackson going to run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time.
Why is he not getting blocked?
But fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Takes it at the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to... And the Jags get to him as down he goes. K'Lavon Chaisson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Murray going deep for Hopkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Murray with a 3rd and long. Flush to his right. Big hold to the 30. That ball complete to Isabella. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Murray now on first down. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking.
That shit,
and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Escaping the pressure right. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost
what that nigga, bro?
It's a good running back dive play.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Jaguars.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him.
Why we ain't block the cone?
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Why do you not just block the cornerback, though, bro?
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going on.
I was just running right by the cornerback, bro. Damn, I hate that shit.
Again, Jackson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Jackson on first down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards on the play. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Why y'all need them on turn 2 the fuck clock?
Do what you have to do. Sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Second and goal.
Who?
At the 10-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Quez Watkins, his first touchdown of the new season as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
Cardinal.
What I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half.
Yeah,
not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time.
Didn't DeAndre Hopkins just beat C.J. Henderson with his X-Factor on?
He's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Open man right side is Shark. And he goes out of bounds. And
wow, and hit this nigga for a touchdown, boy.
There on the first down completion.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And now it's second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
That's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row,
I mean, that what this score supposed to look like.
As long as you want one in this league, won't you?
What? Why was that ball so underthrown? Talking about out of range. What?
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
Well, what? But why they just made me throw my football like that, boy? Out of range for a nigga with 99 throw power? What the fuck, man?
Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, I just threw it. Why would that ball right to that nigga, though?
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. The open man is Westbrook.
Damn pick,
the
bro.
reception good for 7. It's third down.
7 yards. And it's third down.
That shit just, man, that was the worst one. The worst footballs I've ever seen thrown on this game, bitch. I don't know how they even happened.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now Jackson on first down. Screen play, Johnson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Jags picking up the first down there.
Damn, I've been around that nigga.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently,
the fuck,
you don't have
man?
to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Open man completes it to Butler. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is recovered by the
Oh, these niggas, bro. My whole line
create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. He's going to let it go again. And now here is another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard